Hello, John. Here is your sewer scope from today's inspection. A little side note, a big bonus. This is a new camera head. My other one that I have, it's still a good camera, but I've done 200, 250 scopes with it. The picture quality on this is markedly better than that one. So just note to myself that I need to maybe do a little work on that camera head. But yes, all in all, good quality. It'll lighten up a little bit here as we move forward. I'll adjust that setting. The water draining in here, that's the utility sink in the basement, so nothing to be worried about there. I just run a little bit of water to help me push through. That's just a lot of junk right there sitting in the bottom of this pipe. Like we talked about today, the pipe hasn't been cleaned in a really, really long time, so you get buildup like this. We're transitioning to cast iron, in good shape. I mean, not overly corroded, but you can see the buildup at the bottom, along the sides as well. Yeah, I mean, that really should be cleaned out. It gets a little better the further along that you go, but still definitely something that you want to get rid of here. We'll push past all of this mess and yuckiness here in a second. Typical connections. Again, not overly corroded. Older pipes, you're going to get a lot of kind of bumpiness in there. You'll see it, or even pipes that are really far along, you're going to see flakes of metal that have come off, kind of delaminating. But again, just a big buildup there at the bottom of the pipe. You may not need to do it on day one, but I would definitely say that at some point within the first year, you'd want to have this cleaned out. Like we talked about today, again, no problems with roots, no intrusion whatsoever, no damaged sections. I didn't see any cracks or anything like that. I looked through the video a couple times. First, just again, not to keep harping on this, but just all of the buildup there at the bottom of the pipe. We're going to come up to the first drop down. That's right here. Normally, like I said, when we in our area, when we connect to the city, normally it's a series of usually 2, but sometimes even 3 drops. So this was the first. Here's the second, and I was not able to push past this. I can see that there's more pipe up ahead, so this is not the city connection. Knowing the position of the house, knowing that you have neighbors on both sides, this is, again, this would not be a typical drop into the city connection. You can see that's up ahead. I just can't make that turn for whatever reason. And what I'll do is I'll take a pause here in a second, and I'll turn on a high volume of water. Just one, to see if everything is free flowing. 2, if there is any kind of propensity for a backup. And 3, running a lot of water at once sometimes will allow me to make that turn and to push past this. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to. My guess is that you're right there, that you're within probably 10 feet. That's speculation, but that would be my experience. It almost looks like if you pause and you look at that footage from up ahead, it almost looks like reddish clay pipe, which is typical in our area for the connection to the city. Give me a sec. I'm going to pull back a little bit. Wait for that big gush of water to reach us. There we go. So I'll let this run for a little bit, but you see that it's basically making this turn. It's not backing up. In some situations, if there is an issue, from this vantage point, eventually the pipe will completely fill up with water, and again, you can tell that there's a blockage or a backup. Everything seems to be running through great. When you do have the pipe cleaned, what I would also do is have them video it, have them see if if they can get to the end of the pipe and reach the city connection. I think that would be very helpful. This is me trying to use this water flow to try to get to the end. I'm unsuccessful, and eventually I'll start pulling back. I keep the camera rolling as I'm doing that. So you're welcome to watch the return trip. Please reach out to me with any questions.